See, look, it's unlimited. I got all kinds of time. Usually, if it's running out of space, it'll say, "Oh, you only got 27 minutes to record."
Oh, we'll tell you that.
Yeah. Folks. Tonight we did a very specific class. Very specific class. With that class, what was the theme? Started with stance. What else? I'm going to kind of make that a little more of a notebook. We're kind of stuck on putting words into a sentence. I'm going to turn it into a story here for us. All right, so the theme tonight in our session was progression. We started on progressing from one punch to the next, which turned into flow. We had music and play that created music flow for us. By having the flow put together those punches we did. So all the way from an uppercut, 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 hook, roll, bah, bah. We kept the movements. We kept our shoulders engaged. We felt flow. Then when we needed to load down, bite down onto our gummers and have that heavy metal in us, what do? We roll, set, bite, explode. When we explode, we don't just explode to go hard. We have a plan. Bang, 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 stay on front foot. The goal is generally at that time of an explosion to put your opponent onto their back foot. And that's what we're trying to do, okay? Deal? So tonight, I hope that you felt what I'm talking about. You felt the progressions, all right? Everything came off of balance. The key to these types of sessions, by having you double up with me, it's not just to see you work out and sweat. I can send you to Good Life to sweat. I want to see you do what we just did in our session. You understand? This here progresses off of a set we did last week. Last week we did a check hook, drop in a backhand. That same check hook, drop in a backhand turns into those 4 uppercuts. Finishes with a hook, which is now your second and third attacks. So in stance, everybody. Really straightforward stuff. Go nice and slow. Check hook, cross, unloaded, uppercut, uppercut, uppercut. There it is. Do you feel it? There it is. Do you feel it? It didn't stay right there. Look, nice and slow. Check. Go over. I'll watch it. Did you watch the video?
Yeah,
You did. You pulled one on Curtis.
Yeah.
All right. So when you check though, remember you're staying forward stance when you're doing that check. So the key is on a check is I have to get long. I'm not long by design.
Yeah.
Thanks God. Right? But it goes like this, check my back foot. When I do put my back foot back, I lean back. Okay? So when I let it go, it's bah! Right. So I have to, yes. So, tallest lady in the room just made herself pull back. Did you see that? That's the key to that. Balance.
And this, just to stay on that, this works perfect when you see somebody coming in at you. Just coming in, just boom, boom, just step off. That hook.
Did you see how when my dad landed there, how he was set up for an uppercut?
Stuff like that.
I did different, I didn't do my front one, okay? I just,
He does a turn, he does a spin hook. That's another style of hook we
that's,
do.
I know what you're used to doing. I just don't.
When Dad was boxing in the 70s and 80s, they didn't do that.
Well, I did. They taught us that.
Exactly it though, Dad.
Yeah.
So when you're dealing with an aggressive boxer, it shuts them off on the line. Now, what did you know to set up as soon as you hit me with that cross? Look. Drop it. Boom! Now what? Boom! Now what? Boom! Now what? Or that. Where's your left hook after the back? You see where it goes? Pop, 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 bang! Woo! Now test it. Make that work. What do you need to do? You've got to be confident to be able to do what? It's like if we have that throw going, what do you got to keep doing? Once you start that attack, you don't pull back, stay on. That's when you're most successful. As of recent, I want you, when you're putting these girls on their back foot, it's when you're most successful. And when you're not jumping into the attack, you set it up, find your pitch, and go. Up. Okay? Off that line. Off that line. Deal? Okay? Checkbook when it pops out, balance is all you gotta remember. So slow is pro, I'm in stance, I get my back foot back when I let it go.
Push, push.
Okay?
And just to say on that, just
Yes.
especially for these two girls, Southpaws, internationally, these people are living off that check hook on a Southpaw. Bam! Everything's off that check hook, and they're catching people, scoring points. Check hook from out here. They're not stopping anybody, but I'm coming in here to run into that.
Now reset, right there.
Now I gotta reset. That gives you more time to what? You can reset, you can breathe. Okay, they come in, boom, you check hook again, and you move off at the same time. Okay? But they use that overtime.
That's
Overtime.
And that's working on the back foot too, right?
Yes,
Dad?
oh yes.
So they'll draw the girls out, right? They'll draw them right
Yep.
out, draw them out, pop, draw them on the back foot. So we're implying that you're throwing a combination after the checkbook. What my dad's pointing out is that these girls are, for good portions of a round, baiting their girls out. So if you watched any of that Olympic level boxing, you would notice it wasn't all just exchange. Some of the fights were, right? But most of them had that little bit of chess play, that Sanford mixed in.
Yep.
That
They check hook, they check hook, they check hook, and then bang, they drop the left hand down, down the fight. But they're drawing in with that check hook, and they keep backing out, bang, 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 and it's right there.
And refs see one.
Yep.
And it wasn't even that the lefts were big, huge shots. It's just they're so clean.
Yeah.
And the head bounces back. International, you've got to give an 8 count for that. Right?
Mhm.
That's what I'm trying to explain to them, Dad, is to commit on those secondary shots. Because when we may not hear locally, okay, no offense to our officials, Nova Scotia, okay, you know, wherever you go, even your newer officials in Quebec and Ontario, might not catch. So they'll let you'll see bang. Where's the 8 count? Bang. Where's the 8 count? But a good referee, a good official who's been trained well, as soon as you see that head snap back, you're not making a decision,
Yep.
are you, of whether that boxer's strong or not?
No. And that's not, when I give you an 8 count, or I give them an 8 count, that's not giving you an advantage. That's just giving me the advantage to see whether he's okay or she's okay. Okay? That 8 count is just that one blow that you gave them.
So what he means is if I'm winning the fight, or winning that round, bop, 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 all of a sudden Matty G, boom, clocks me, big shot.
Happens all the time.
Jumps in, 1, 2. Everybody in their right mind outside of the ring that doesn't understand boxing can't understand how Matty G doesn't win that round because I'm eating the 8 count. They're going nutty thinking, but meanwhile, that was really the only thing he did that whole round. Do you understand?
Yep.
Now, here's where we run into a lot of issues with the judging. A lot of people here locally don't educate themselves in the sport, so they see that. They'll see an 8 count, even if it happens 2 rounds in a row. That happens a lot. Did you guys see the Josh Melvin and Andrew Thomas fight? Right? The first one was much like that. It was boom, 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 then one big shot. Boom! Everybody else like, well, why did not get the win? Wow. You know, so it was whoever piles up and wins that round, the 8 count doesn't affect. Does that make sense for you? Who here had the assumption that an 8 count was a point for the opponent?
But
At one point you did.
One point, yeah.
At one
Yeah.
point, yeah.
and it still counts in the sense that we got caught, so they're registering that as an attack.
And remember, they don't
But it
count
was-
It's
attacks.
just to keep the person
just
safe.
doesn't count
Just
for
to
more.
ensure
Yeah.
safety.
Just counting blows.
But he
Yeah.
doesn't count blows. He doesn't have a counter or a clicker to count each blow. He's not doing that.
No, not as a ref, no.
Or an official.
Or is it
Oh,
a
I see what
judge?
you're saying, okay.
No, they're not counting blows. All he's doing is he has to use his criteria,
Right,
right?
ring, gentlemanship, all that kind of stuff.
Right? Want to just hit them again?
The first one, which will decide 90% of the fights. Whoever scores the most clean and clean blows. Okay? If I hit you more than you hit me, I'm gonna win. Okay?
Yeah.
That's 90 to 95% of the fights. I can decide a fight
Here's the-
with that first criteria. Then after that, then it goes to techniques and tactics. Okay? So, who's making the fight?
Come over here so we can hear it.
So who's making the fight? Okay? So, I'm sorry. If I'm using, it may look like I'm going backwards all the time, but if I'm using that as a tactic to draw you in, okay, that's gonna win you the round, okay? And then it goes to who's being the most aggressive, effective aggressive. Not just being aggressive and throwing punches to throw punches. Because how many times these local fights, you see guys just throwing punches, I'll throw the whole punches the whole round, just like that, on his arms, and then the other guy wins. And everybody's looking like, how is that possible? Because they weren't scoring punches, and it wasn't an effective aggression.
You just aggression.
It was just aggression. Aggression is no good unless it's effective.
Effective aggression, Dad, would be now if I'm walking my opponent
Opponent down,
and
yep.
setting them up to
Yep.
make an attack, and I'm constantly putting them in places in the ring that I can be of most effective.
Exactly. That's exactly the same as me going backwards, blowing you into my trap.
Yeah, it's
Into
two
my
different-
checkbook.
Two different styles.
Yep.
Love it. Does everybody hear that?
Yep.
So you're dominating the round. Boom, shot got there, you got an 8 count.
Mhm.
Body language has to be what? Fine, positive, don't be all. The minute, the absolute second you go, ah, man, or you go in your head and you say, that exact second you allow that thought to go through your head and that expression to come out, it's already in there.
You lost
There's
focus.
there's the focus gone, right? The successful boxers will take that shot, looking around like it didn't happen. The whole key is they gotta sell to that opponent like that had no effect. Do you understand? They might be watching Tweety Bird, but that had no effect. Do you understand? The minute that I look across after giving you an 8 count and I see you in the corner going, boom, slamming your foot and looking at your corner going, because how many guys?
I got him. That in my mind, I got you.
Yeah. I'll go back to
But if
low.
I give you my Sunday best, and you take the 8 count and you're still standing there and you're like, shit, what do I do now? You know?
That's a scary feeling.
That's a scary feeling. You get somebody your Sunday best, and they just look at you.
I hate that.
"Ooh, shit."
And you know you're gonna now put on tight, go back to your corner, ask coach to tighten your shoes. We're moving.
I'll give you another scenario. Okay?
But keep your feet.
Joe wins his first round. It's a tight bout. He runs the first round 10-9. Joe comes out second round. He wins it 10-9, close. It's close, but he still won. Okay? Ryan comes out with the third round, dominates, wins it 10-8. Okay? That makes the score tied.
Guess
Okay?
what they don't have?
28-28.
Guess what they don't have in amateur boxing? They don't have ties.
We don't have ties. So who would you think would win that?
One, I got 2 rounds out of 3.
The 10-8 is more dominant.
10-8
They
would
make-
win that fight
Yeah.
every time because it was a close first round, it was a close second round. He had it in him to come back in that third round and outwork and outpower this other guy, win it 10-8. He would get the fight.
With all 3 criteria.
Yep,
Pretty impressive, right?
that's what we're taught. It's actually
Never give up.
one of the questions on our exams.
Exactly it, Dad. And that's what I'm trying to say. So can I use you as an example, Mark? 8 count. What was the first thing you did in Quebec? Remember our first Quebec? We did 2 weekends in a row. You got an 8 count.
Yeah,
You were frustrated,
yeah,
and I would come and cuss word.
yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't that you were mad. It was just, but instantly that thought of, You accepted that he bettered you in that second. You were frustrated with yourself, maybe. You were
That was,
frustrated.
yeah, it would have been anything but the frustration.
It was all it was. It wasn't like you were trying to, but it's just a frustration thing. But that's the point I'm getting at. That little piece, folks, he didn't mean to do anything by it, didn't mean anything by it, he didn't rehearse it in the change. And if I get an 8 count, I'm gonna swear. No, it wasn't even like he swore. Nobody heard it. It was just that it's a mental piece.
Instinct.
It's an instinct, it's a mental piece. The minute you do that, my dad couldn't have said it better. I'm winning.
Yeah.
I'm winning.
If I look over, even if I'm looking over at you in the corner, in between rounds, I'm looking over and you're just dying over there, and I still feel good. I got you. I know I got you. Okay? Because I got more left in the tank. It's little things like that. You know?
Try to tell them that, Dad, you know what, they come back the corner, they want to get their hands up, and they want to look how
I
hard.
want to put ice on my
They want to tell me how hard the person hit, or they want to ask me if they're winning.
I give you, who's a guy that was fighting in the Olympics? I saw him fight in the European Championships, and I saw him fight in the Olympics. He was from Ukraine, 81 kilos. He was fighting, and I wish I could show you the video of it. He went out for 3 minutes, never stopped throwing punches. He would just bang, bang. He'd get right on him and just wouldn't give you a chance. That bell would go, okay? As soon as that bell went, he didn't walk back to his corner, he ran. I'm like, and then he come out, did the same thing again. Ran back to his corner as soon as that round was over.
You guys clued into the behind the narrative of what he's saying? What did that do?
It's all about body language.
Yeah, but what? Yes, exactly. What did it do? What did it do though?
It's a message to the other player.
Yeah, but he was a judge at that time.
Oh yeah, but for you, yeah, he's
What
like,
did it do?
oh,
Here's 3
Yeah.
months later, he's telling us the story. He
Yeah.
said, what did it do?
This guy here left an
Caught his
impression.
attention.
Yeah.
Left an impression. But not only that, it made the other guy, who had to work just as hard as him, goes back to the corner and turns around and sees this guy running to the corner. And holy shit.
So folks, we gotta steal from that, and that's the piece I need you to understand. That's that extra time you get to sit in the corner with me and have that good instruction. Listen to us. Do you understand? And the psychological advantage it does to your opponent. Do you understand? Even after a heavy exchange, right at the buzzer, don't leave and break and take 10 seconds to come back and get seated. Do you understand me?
Get back there.
Us having a routine developed here. Routine means not just routine of being, I wanna see you folks come up with your own routine. When you're away traveling, did you guys not see the advanced athletes that are just a little, you're just right there, you're almost at their level. Did you not notice that maybe they've got a little international experience? So they got very big warm-up routines. Do you understand? They don't go do something different every time they warm up. They know exactly what they need for warm up, how to activate. If they have an injury, they know how to work the injury, how to use the rollers. Do you understand me? The key is we don't want to be at a freaking event and me having to sit here and be in front of you doing a warm up. Because that makes you look what?
amateur.
Right, I want you to have an established routine. You understand? So that means that you develop and you watch when you're looking around. If you don't understand a warm up, take from every piece of our warm ups and activation and borrow what you need to borrow from your experiences here and come up with your own routine. Because that'll translate into the ring. Judges will see it, it comes up as cadence. That's a nice proper cadence stride you
Well, I even go back to the Quebec thing, how
Yes.
the one that I lost, how I was before it, how I, trying to
Versus the
look,
next weekend.
trying to look tough or mean or overly trying to look relaxed in a way that was trying to send a message to the guy that I'm ready, and it was all wrong. It took more energy out of me doing that.
It's not authentic.
It wasn't authentic, no. And then a week later, I was like, no, I'm not playing that game. It's going to be me. Chill out.
So what started that was just a misunderstanding through, through learning periods. There's gonna be this first couple of fights, misunderstanding. Oh, what we have is, I said very clearly to Mark, don't make him feel comfortable. Meaning, we don't wanna go up and give him big high fives and shakes and hands and all that. We still don't have to do that, but we still don't have to go into that state of dark mindset.
Yeah.
But
We still can stay into that, you be friendly with them, but we don't make them feel comfortable, like, oh, this guy's, you know. If I'm the way I am, imagine if I acted the way I did. If you guys were to see me on a fight day, I'm gonna be nice, but I'm a serious nice. I'm not gonna be goofy like I am around you guys, because my opponent's gonna think I'm a goofball, and make him feel too relaxed, and he's gonna go out there and try to murder me. Okay? So I have that ability to turn on those various abilities, right? That's all. And you did it properly, very 1 week.
And you have to like try things. Like I just do something now and I get in the ring and I know what it is, but I didn't know what that was when I first started boxing. I just tried different acts.
That's right. Find you, right?
Yeah.
Do me a favor, like, if I stop you and give you an 8 count, okay? Look at me. Don't be looking at your coach. It's not gonna save you. I'm the one that's gonna let you go on or stop the fight. So look at me. I'm good to go. Okay? You don't need to be jumping up and around like a bum, but you need, you know, I'm good to go.
In a ready position.
In a ready position. If you're in the corner and you're getting your hand here and I'm getting a 6, 7, 8, it's over.
I've
You're
seen
not
that.
showing me.
I've seen that, yeah, guy was so relaxed and chilled, and then the ref was like, you're not.
I had a guy in an
Yeah.
international, it was at the European Olympic qualifiers. The guy was from Poland, I believe. Okay, they were fighting, 2 heavyweights. The guy got a good shot. I was gonna let the fight go. I'm getting to 5, 6, and he's standing in this corner, and he's looking over here at this corner, and he's not paying attention to me. 7, and I'm really loud, I'm in his face. 8, and he's looking over here, not paying attention to me. I called it off. That was his Olympic dream done, because he was more concerned about what his corner was.
I would understand if somebody like in this group made that mistake, we're all learning, right? But at that level, that was the man's Olympic dream.
Yep. And
Not that you did perfect.
Oh, I did. I was getting pats on the back for that.
Yeah.
You know, but
What's the opposite? What's the other, what are you supposed to do if you gave the 8 count?
Stand calmly.
Look at your corner immediately.
look at your corner,
Immediately.
okay? They're gonna tell you one thing, or maybe just one thing, but don't stand there and look at what you did. It was a good job, but it wasn't that good of a job. No, not enough to take a picture.
That's good, that's good.
Sorry to keep
No,
going.
everything that he just said, I want you guys to be able to look back at this video, recycle this. Because in addition to using these, you've gotta be able to use this. And if you can't put them together, then you're just out there boxing, or just out there fighting, you're not boxing. Alright? We're blessed to have this type of knowledge, thank
We're
you.
boxers, not fighters.
That's right. Alright, ready?
Well, except for one.
You can do both.
He didn't hear me.
He's in
I
his
just
own
called
little
you
world.
What?
He called you a
I knew you were going to, yeah.
Ready?
Trying to break the stereotype.
Box.
What was that? Oh, I see.
Chest, then the second's chin. First one's straight, second one's a Jackie Chan move. But it's all from the same hand, Pat, same to you. Boom, boom.
Oh, I see.
So straight here. And the second one's just ah.
Big more than that, folks. Last hook.
Step.
Go there.
The second one is that.
Let's throw that hook after, go like 1, 2, and then the hook after, but commit to it. After you hit, if you hit with the right, go to the left.
Looking good, Ryan. That was a good example.
Stop it a second. Okay? You back him up, do the 1, 2, 3. Yeah, why did you back off? You had him on the road. He had nowhere to go. You could have just stayed there and go 3 more. Okay? You're backing up, giving them that, the release that they want. Oh, good, she's not gonna stay there. Okay? Or he's not gonna stay there. If you can up against ropes, don't let 3 extra punches. Okay? Not just throw the throw, but look when there's an opening.
Yeah.
There's always an opening. Okay?
That's 15. That left hook, Ryan, go on. God. Ryan's out. Got a laser, Patsy's in.
How does it cook it?
Go ahead. What's his name? Michelot too.
It's not, because this is so big.
That's right.
Yeah.
The pros, we like these style because in a pro fight, throw 12 or 10 or 6 rounds, you take these shots a lot.
Yeah.
So have kidney protectors is what you want. You would not wear a little drop cup like these in a pro fight.
I don't think they'll allow you.
You want, you got
Yeah,
that,
you
you
must
gotta
have
wear,
that.
yeah.
I thought you think you weren't longer the shorts.
You do.
Yeah.
But,
In a actual fight, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was telling you.
yes, yeah, you're right. Sharp as a whistle, ladies. Use your progression, that's right, use your progression.
I can draw a straight line, I can draw a straight line between the two of you, so there's no movement. No head movement.
What he's saying is there's a bunch of little jitters, like in the legs and the shoulders, but there's no head movement.
That's it, doesn't have to be, all the other side. They don't know where their head is when they come in. It's just a harder target.
That's right. We should hire this guy. How you feeling? Feeling good? Hi, everybody. Nice. Right.
When you draw around, you go. That's it. Nice.
I'm ready to do a hook, let's set it down. That's a left hook. Try to break the cycle once you make some movement, that's 30 seconds. I like that flow you were giving me earlier, Pat. Both sides of the line. Both you ladies, use both sides of the line. That's good, that is good. Both of these, hold it up. 30 seconds, come up and down. And back. This is out, Sarah's in. without falling into those balls. Yep, you're doing that. We're both doing a bunch of this. Not worth moving the head. So we're moving everything else. There's energy. There's not really being smart energy.
Yeah, those little too.
That's what smart energy is. That's, so we're gonna use the energy thing at first. That takes a lot of energy to active, putting the body in reverse, things like that,
Yeah.
right? Without the head doing anything, energy. Right? So it's beautiful when you go to the position press too. That's a smart thing to do when we're making those presses. Don't crowd yourself, you know where you're at, and decide, do I have an ability to continue on the pressure, do I have to find a new line? Make sense? We do a lot of learning while we do it. It's all just physical, where we don't have any difference in our style. We have different style,
Easy. You start off this
Tomorrow, how you start
And then a little stronger.
relax. Not to overbreak something. Wake up. Bunch of bodies standing around just waiting to get in and punch each other instead of standing around using this opportunity to practice shit. Let's go. Nice, Stevie, nice.
Yeah, that's why I think that's why I think there's a spot jump. I only knew there was another like
So throw a loopy left and you get the ring for area.
just to activate it so it's slower down. Yeah, really.
So Kiki, stop. What we're trying to see here is you have a nice come forward, you have the protection.
And it's like a high intensity too, like how
What I want to do is learn how to go from here to here. So look, stand in front of the step. He goes straight left, she goes straight left, okay. Beautiful. What if step goes a half just to take you? So your hand there and wave at it. There's no way you can turn the palm. That's too strong. So what you have to know is you have to go from here to here.
And a little set of it.
Yeah, so when you sit, you want to have your hand cover your ear, like you don't want to hear us. That's right, and that way it just goes that right hand. Boom, it's pulled off. Boom, yeah, beautiful.
And then if you do catch it, you can punch.
Boom, or even the left hook.
Alright.
So look, block it, left hook, boom,
So they do drop his hand.
and it's half. You go. Block it. Yeah, block it. Block it. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. All right.
Chris, is that good enough?
Got a little head movement going. I like that. I like that. You guys understand what that was saying? Good stuff. See how good that started working?
That's
Working elevation.
After you dash,
What did you make that?
when you're inside my range, your hand starts to compress.
That's how you want it.
Here it's good because I can use it, but here you can't. Like that, I need to know you snap it back. When we're this close, we're going to make it. Right.
Good. What are you doing? You working somewhere? So I haven't actually been taking personal side of anything for a long time.
No tap.
See?
Good. You can touch. Good. That was good.
I got some last I know which was definitely were talking about no way.
Sorry, but some coming in. What? Coming in.
2 minutes,
That too, too, is nice, I hope it's good. Yeah,
It's got nice form.
Oh, we're good, yeah.
Yeah, the problem is-
Sometimes you get over developed.
Now,
That's the dangerous. You're aware of that.
I like
So
it.
you're more tight.
Yeah, that's it.
All right,
There's one
Do you
here.
like it?
In my other room.
Oh, you're gonna have another two cars. Yeah, that's where the normal looking in, but when you're doing the normal conversation in, that's a pretty good.
No, no, like you said, I don't think like she's been
Yeah,
here.
very nice to take that step out. Let's hope it's-
I usually like to keep it fries.
Yeah.
It's a hard one, because it's generating power.
Power that
So
we
when
stop.
you do this, that's the simple, it's still power, so- So if we do that, then that would be- Yeah, I'm coming with views, also.
That was one.
You know? You want to take me to this? Check it out.
Good, how you doing?
That's already done 6 rounds, but you were waiting on the other side of the ring. So back down, use your feet. I want you still punching, I just want you to drop it this way.
Am I coming off the line? Can you just throw that right on me?
Snap the jab, go back and see like this. Snap, snap. Use your shoulders to be shut. Three ball with a smash if you did that.
What he was done,
You pull back, where's your hand?
yeah,
Do it again, do it again. Pull back quick and sharp.
when you're playing baseball, you catch. Somebody told you.
That's how you
You
train.
reach up
Don't
and catch
train
it.
slow and sloppy.
You let it come to you.
So there,
Same thing here.
I rolled
Throw the
it
jab.
back in there, yeah.
That's what I mean. Throw your jab. Throw your jab. Just,
Oh, I see.
just
No,
hold
you're
it.
right.
I'm not, because as soon as I start doing this, no, what you're gonna do is you're gonna throw it up to there, check, and then throw a hook over. Bring it back, throw a hook over. Boom, wide open. So that's what, this one, you're reaching, right? By the time you reach here, she's gonna come back around, and she's too quick for that. She's gonna catch
There we
it.
go.
Okay?
Minute and a half down, you want me to check?
That makes sense.
Exactly, you're in that.
You throw the jab. Okay? Good jab, and then throw a hook right after. Okay? Hook like this one. Yeah, so I can bring it from here to there. I don't have to reach.
Folks, these are 1.5 rounds and we're starting, everybody's getting into 3 straight.
Okay?
Stay sharp.
Now,
3.
with your body.
Now we're in complete deep states. And now we got enough.
What that means, I can see your body is. I can see it, I can get it.
Comes off, smart defensive move. So it's counter, it's countering here.
Okay, you're over there. Back
Counter.
here. Now I'm gonna be behind you.
Jackson, where'd you go?
Turn around, you go there. Like, you're like, okay, you saw. You do this to a lot of people.
Mark your index.
Okay, so, you're in the
That's
door.
firing
So
every
you want to go
person.
3/4 way over. Okay, so.
My last night.
Ready? You pull that right hand, slam that door shut. Don't lean forward, just slam that door shut. Bang. 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 Okay, so you feel
Everything
it
sharp
starts
on the shoulder movement, Jack.
You can just go like this.
Sharp on leg, on feet.
I don't have to lean into it. Okay? That's when you get your head above that, in front of that, you're out. If you go down, you can't hit hard. Yes, so you hit your jab, you find your angle, you find your distance, okay? Now you're staying in that door. That's it. Oh, bang. Hey, move, come on. Okay? So, that's too cool, because they want to last well enough for a shot. Limits slow in the shot. If you don't fully open it, okay, you're gonna, if you keep it there, and then just come back to here, you can't slam it again. Yeah. So remember, slam it, little. Just don't want to open all the way. Three quarters of the way open. One hand, I use that, that's it, just like that.
Gambling.
Okay? No problem.
10 more seconds. And time.
Who does this?
$1. We start back up, the ladies are starting back in, and then the guys right after. Let's go. Mark Fowler, your last in here, let's go.
Building's going?
Yeah, I get rid of one right now.
You coordinated your socks with your shirt today? I like it.
It's so hard to get
Great
colors. I'm just gonna go with this around.
Oh, yeah.
And put it,
Oh, that, what's the back there, the ones,
Yeah.
that Braxton
just get
team.
one of them.
Yeah.
It's gonna cost me $600.
Brian
They're
Brown.
easy to put in.
You're talking the tough card.
Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Hop into the.
That's what I gotta go for.
Yeah.
They got, yeah, that's hard, isn't it?
They come along.
Yeah,
way in the
that
last
was
10
long.
years.
Yeah.
That double down.
They were in the
Yeah,
bottom,
that's
they
what
were
I mean,
in
like
the
the tough
pit.
card
Yeah.
now.
They-
Same
what
format.
happened?
Yeah, pretty much.
I really appreciate it, yeah.
Oh, no, that's great.
Your friend played for them?
This is where the,
You played for Manchester United.
Yeah.
so around here,
With the David
right up to
Beckham,
here,
team.
there's about
It
a,
wasn't good enough. So we went
a little
around.
lip, not a lip, but
Yeah,
no,
you filled them.
it's like this, and this size, it's more decorative than anything, right? But, and it comes right across here, right here, something fell on this one,
Oh, yeah.
it cracked,
Of course, yeah.
so water gets in behind.
Yeah, it's actually a Netflix special. I mean, it's a good show.
Tips are
Brad Baxter.
No.
You watch it?
They're-
Yeah,
they're-
it's a lot easier to.
Stop for a sec, Mark, I like your.
Need a lot of
approach with your
equipment to
feet.
tie them.
Yeah, well, I figured,
Breathe out, the hips up.
I already got them.
It's coming in stiff.
Still
Fine.
It's coming in stiff.
I mean, just
Breathe out, both
make it
feet
a
under each
weekend
other.
thing.
Give a little shoulder.
Subway towels.
Okay.
Hands are high, shoulders are relaxed. Now legs are moving forward.
Yeah.
And each time you feel the body go to the front up. Whoa! That's called boxing, baby. Up and down with the knees, folks. Always working up and downs, up and downs, up and downs. Let me see, let me see, let me see. What that does, I don't know where you're at.
Relax, Mark, relax. A little more loose.
First, that word he's gonna get tattooed on him. He's heard that since the day he started boxing.
Yeah.
So keep him hot.
I know she got some, she wants to get everybody low tonight. My going away present.
Last 10 seconds. Skull nerds. And time.
That's a good one, though. What? You got that?
Good.
That's a really good shot there.
Yeah, we got it.
Just a little, just a little.
Okay.
Little Nick. Little Nick.
It wouldn't be the same if it was you that one. Thank you.
Robert D. right now.
Oh, I didn't go anywhere, is there?
No.
Good job.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna go Tessa, we're gonna go Sarah.
She
Let's
had a good
go.
job.
Yeah.
It wasn't working once we started. Once we had
I'm sorry. I dropped my head again and walked right into it.
Put a little last thing on it.
Around, you're working
I was.
40 hours a week.
That's not bad.
2 hours a day.
I was leaning over my front butt.
Spend less.
I saw that.
How many rounds did it play you out?
What's this? I just really wanted to punch you in the stomach and I didn't see it.
Well, if they're not really looking, I think I can do it. I can do it.
outside of the
But I
room.
will,
Step back, look at each other.
cover it
look
with
at each other.
steel on.
Just leave it outside the room.
One
Boom,
of our
just all three of us stay together. Yes. So they got that short there, right? Maybe they shouldn't be smart. Yeah. That's up and down, up and down. Yeah.
I'm not gonna cut it off.
Really? From the up and down comes the roll. Comes the hard second thrust.
I think you might really
Comes the hard second thrust.
just enough.
Oh, yes, stay ball. Sarah's got her ninja hair out, it's like, very samurai-ish.
Yeah, I just took glasses.
You guys remember the old UFC, Matt Patera, Sarah?
Yeah, but don't we do that because we-
That's where
No,
you got
I'm
Sarah
saying
Patera
I
on
my
you.
week off before my surgery.
Okay.
Yeah, you funny.
That was funny, Matt said, he's the first guy to GSP came back, so demolished.
Yeah.
Take it over.
And you wanted to be one on the Ultimate Fighter, right, so they had a special seat, so that have the
And you're gonna be able to get into that nice progression from our earlier session. We're just on the big side.
Middle of the second round.
Oh, there it is. And back.
Good job.
Sarah, you're out, you're in. Use this, okay, to your advantage. One thing you need to be aware of is the same thing when you step with them. If you stance in front of each other, throw it slow, then be left hand.
Well, I
And I don't need stuff.
Okay, so I don't wanna see that. If you get the brain used to doing that, the girls are gonna get through eventually. So I
I don't see it on the hands, you know, unless you're
just have your hand here. It's much easier, just so you know, to have your hand here to catch something, right? Versus trying to bring it back all the time. Just so you know. Focus.
For a while,
I've always done something.
yeah.
But I haven't Saturday.
Yeah, they're doing test matches. That's how it works. Kind of like they're, yeah, just gonna have to fight. Gonna do good.
Remember that door, Kiki? You got the door closed almost. You're square to her.
You heard it. You heard it here first, folks. Nice jacket, Ted.
I like that. I forget some nice guy give it to me.
One good job, Kiki.
I got friends.
Over Tessa's hand.
Already moving on to a lateral pass. Use that, do that again. Vader in, and hard quick lateral. And quick lateral, quick lateral. There you go. There you go. Jab to the head, put the belly shot in there. Kiki. Let's go jab head and then put the two down to her body. Second one is your two. So, yeah, so jab and then that one. Yes. And then folks, stop, do that again. So do that again, but hold it slow. So see how you miss? Folks, there's where I am not seeing anybody give me the leap hook. Where's the leap hook?
The gazelle.
The gazelle, I've called it a few different things over the years, but where is it? There's what we're missing. Not just from Yuki, this is a good example. You're setting it up perfect for me to help them.
Yeah.
From that shot, everybody's just missing and then backing off. No, she jabbed with the head, then she went across to the belly, but Tess moved back. Okay? The next shot is Tess is at that time already probably defensively thinking she's safe. The next shot's where she gets dangerous. Okay, so back up, back up, back up. So she went there, so the next one comes high. I'm here, I'm boom, boom! How much range did I just close there?
Yeah, a lot.
Right, so all that pullback that they just did, they just got hit because their hands are here when they pull back.
When we sparred with Savoy, we did that all the time with his right.
Right.
We just come in and we just cover a huge distance quickly, bang.
Right, and that's how quick can you be an opposing factor and close it quickly, and that's what it's all about, right? If I come in and I take a door, for example, and I close that door slow, well, you can come in and you can squeak between the door, right? You can picture that, can't you? But if I take and I slam that door quickly, you got no room to go anywhere. And that's the same vision there, right? So you're trying to explode and slam that door closed, so you catch them where they're stuck in the door jam. They can't go anywhere except downtown. Alright? Cassie, you can see that coming, you can move it, alright? But the key is to keep it. That's the perfect time for you to remember there's a hook there. That goes for everybody in the room. Do we understand? Hands up. Okay. Pop. One more round with Sarah here next, and then we'll get the last bachelor, okay?
Yeah.
Chris here after that. Curtis here after that. Ryan here following. No, I'll have the young lads through with that,
What, are you
please.
yawning behind me?
My breath stinks.
You never know, eh?
I don't
Is
trust
that
it.
your phone?
I don't trust
I
it.
know.
That's a nice, you have, then you right in when you come in.
What one did I use?
Nice.
That stays in. You're getting, aren't you? Here. Here. I love cats. Okay. Down into, so if it does hit, relax. I can make sure.
I'm ready.
Steady your cat.
Wait for you to get a little bit more
Still
tired.
relax.
Five more rounds.
Mind tight? No. Nice and relax. Just relax. Yeah,
See, Cheryl, we went to a concert and the fight broke out.
fast.
Oh, yeah.
Very easy.
I didn't know Lone Star turned into the country
We're
business.
that close to get. Box.
Lone Star's gonna have to have a country stop.
I saw your comment, Alex. If I had been able to put up like 6 smiley faces, I would have.
We got the banjos and the Jack Daniels and the NASCAR. Nobody like that.
Guys, watch how Tess is using your jab to close the range on the outside. Nice return, Sarah. Where's the till, bring in the uppercuts, let's go. Look for a nice lead uppercut, he's gonna come in, he'll be there. Whoa, I like that, we missed it, but we used it nice. Did you guys see that? So look at, Tessa threw the half thing, she missed the uppercut, but she committed it, and then she dropped in the left hand. and
Just leave everything in the ring.
There, when you come in, just pause it for your beer.
Beautiful, that was nice. Give her a different approach, Sarah, so she can't get that 3-piece off. That was nice, Tess. Do it on a different side now. Start with the other side this time. Stop for a second. It'll be nice, it's a good transition, something that nobody's seen you do yet. Just stop. Just stop. You know what I mean when I say that? Just let me stop and look at the girl like this. Just pause and go to your back foot. Sit down. Get down inside. Look at her. Look at her with her shoulders. Let her shoulders look at her. All of a sudden, this girl's no longer anxiously moving. Now it gives you that second and now decide what you want to do. If she makes a step in, who's faster? Who's got eyes? And that comes from, because what happens is that sometimes is your energy level Always match your output. And we don't want anybody to feel that we have to keep that. So that's hard for any of us to do. So I want us to get a little more unpredictable. All right, so if we do that all the time, then I know even if it's on lateral movement, I still know it's coming, it's there. All right? If I can do that same thing, mixing that in, because I want you to get to that. We've got to push her to her back foot like that. We also want to be able to go sit, sit. Boom! That uppercut you threw just 30 seconds earlier, save ball. All right, let's hide it. Let's make it so that you can land more of them. All right, it doesn't have to always be landing during that busy action. Busy action can start like this. You don't picture dynamite. There's that little quiet time where before it goes boom, you're like, boom, 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 boom. See that going on? Yeah, they're winning. Every one of you got the beautiful, beautiful punch sequences. So now we're just doing little variations. Yeah, little variations. Little variations. You young lady. When you feel that that point is stop, if those feet stop, that's the point she's setting up. You gotta know when to do that. Big move. Big, big move. And feel. Box. Get him right in the box.
Because that would be the perfect point to do it, like we were talking about.
Box. See that? Right away, she did it already. See that? Don't even have to move the shoulder. Just pause and sit. Look at it. See how you hide it. You see how you hide it. Because nothing's in movement in that play. Opposite of what you're always thinking, oh, I always have something. When you get to a certain level, folks, you can start taking these things that are always a rule and making them work for your style. You guys are just all dead and tired or something? Is that what's up? He's not going to spend what I just said.
Good, hug around, good.
No, I didn't care about them first.
Yeah, well, you get back to me.
20 seconds.
Sarah, what's up?
Somebody just learned it. I always help.
Well, let me know.
It wouldn't be. That's confusing. Nine. What do you mean, Paul? When you said something's always going to be moving. Folks, before I say next in, I gotta point this out. Y'all notice that I told these ladies, because these ladies understand, they're at the level they can do that. I wouldn't tell a new boxer to do a pause hold. It's completely contradicting of what we're telling you as a new boxer. As a new boxer, we're telling you if your feet are planted, you gotta have this in motion or a hand in motion. There's always that something in motion practical piece, right? That's coaching level 1 stuff, right? Now, what we're saying here is these girls are at an elite level. They're boxing at an open class level, top in the country. So now what they're doing is they're adding that same concept, but in variations. They're playing the DJ. You ever hear before the bass drops, DJ will bring a breakdown, and everything gets low, and all of a sudden, boom, the bass drops and explodes. Everybody goes, ah! Well, that's that moment right there. That's right before the bass drops. Okay, and then that's beautiful. Beautiful. We get it? Okay.
And then what do we do when she starts backing up? Stay on. Keep going. Don't stop.
Believe me. All right. We gotta work together more often.
Yeah, you do.
Crazy, right? Crazy, okay. Watch the video back. The change. Stop standing there for waiting for the exchange. That's gotta be you guys' biggest takeaway. When you start standing there waiting to do exchanges.
Yeah.
It's not a take turn situation, right? It's I'm the teacher.
When you do explode, big explosive fellas,
Don't do something just to press.
go through motions, you get explosive. Boom.
Where's your head on the ground?
Did you see the opening?
Don't fall. Take on your back hand here.
starts backing up.
Count it off your high yard. As soon as something hits, count it. Box.
As you get into the higher level, you're not always gonna do it, put the middle straight back. And then run into the ropes, and then you go, where you want it. So your foundation to lean on. Where you want it.
That's nice, Curtis. Bang, bang, right over top, Curtis. Bang, bang. Whoop.
Bring it up.
Hand up there, and then up.
Straight Shannon.
Good 18. Hit it what you want. Good work.
What was all that story about your dad?
Okay.
Yeah.
That will bring it right through. Take the chunk out of the tree, Curtis. Same thing. 1, 2, go down. Step in, go. Step in, go. Okay, sir, good. What do you think? Beautiful, Chris. Did anybody see what Curtis just did for Chris? It just completely stopped and said, go ahead, big guy, plus you can hit her. I'll let you hit me on the way out.
Party kid.
Nice 3-punch combination with that left, now all 3 left.
Fellas, pick the 3 punches, the simple ones. 1, 2, hook to the body. The fight winner. Don't rush it. Now, you can be double jab, yes. You can come in off a double jab, bang, bang, boom, then get down hard. Yeah. Hard right hand under the elbow. Right back, Chris. God. All right, Curtis Mark, or not Curtis Mark, Ryan Mark, sorry. Good. Chris, good work. Way to see that opening. You gave that to the plus, you blocked them, that was perfect. That's just being aware, folks.
Thank you.
In those kinds of situations, Curtis, do you even know what you did?
No.
So fast.
You hit him, you put him in there, and then you stood, stopped to see what, you're like, you okay? What were you thinking? Were you stopping to see if he was okay?
I stopped and threw a few punches.
Okay, you threw a few punches there, then you just hit that.
I thought I threw a few after, and then stopped.
No, you got punched, that's what happened. You got punched in the face. Yeah, I guess you did think you did okay. Yeah, you stars.
I did it, right?
I don't know.
Hey, listen. That's the point we're getting at. Be aware. All of this means nothing if you can't be aware.
I tried not to.
You weren't rushing, but you still got to do.
Yeah. Because you want.
Both, you get a man in the corner, you still touch him. Still touch him, keep him watching. Drop one under the elbow. Right, Chris would have done that to you in a second. Chris, I love that you're always on point. Chris saw the exact second where it was. It's like, he's not doing anything. Pop! And he moved.
No worries.
Thank you.
Good work in there.
Then what did he do?
It'll come.
After a while, then what did you work? Immediately put Curtis back.
To walk for you.
1-on-1.
I met this young girl when she was.
Wow.
First started.
How's that bike coming, buddy? Parts coming yet? Oh, we'll pick it up this week.
You're asking me?
Who's starting to keep my phone?
Pardon me? Yes, I'm Joe's dad.
Well,
You keep his mom? Or
no.
sister?
I don't know.
No, I'm your mom. I'm her mom.
Her mom.
Well,
That makes no sense.
I told her.
that is nice. This young lady takes a class with Kelly at UMB.
Yeah. Kelly's
Kelly,
my professor.
Leesburg.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice guy. Make it quick, she's gross.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Take a piss now.
Whoa. Where's your mechanic?
Now you have a question with the 2024 Canadian National Champion. Yeah, that'd be nice. Sorry for slacking on you, but it was nice.
It was worth it.
Yeah, that'd be cool if you were
Be a
there.
paralegal or a lawyer
No,
What do you do when you see him walk in there with his chin right up like that? He gets bolder in the head like that. Problem with that.
Okay.
You don't have to learn with the cross, but Mark,
he
I'm gonna point it out right now.
Negotiation.
Even though we're just getting back,
You
don't,
negotiate. Nice.
you don't fall back on bad habits. Do a few
That's what I should
different
have
things, keep to a couple of basics and do them right. Because right now, you're being completely mesmerized by everything he does. Every single thing he does, you're just pondering.
Giving us free legal advice.
And really, he's just standing in front of you.
He's a really nice guy.
I'm always expecting the worst.
But if you don't, if you go into the tough stuff, he's got head, you've got hands, you've got feet. You're doing the same thing. Right, but the minute you all of a sudden are undermined you, I'm just right there. Right? Now there's no, right, it's smart, but there has to be that concern. Really, there's no concern for the first time they say, you're already right. Mine, every time I go like that to you, you're going like that. I'm gonna make sound doing that. Be of authority, but smart.
Imagine
Oh.
you trying to dominate that body
Get
shot.
a song in you, get a song in you. Almost feels like Brian, same thing, both of you guys. Pull it back. I don't know what else they're gonna say to this, but you're gonna eat over and everything by the right guy. So, I think.
Did you not see the one that
Work.
Pardon?
You didn't see the one hit the
You can't see all the good ones.
It's exactly what you said, pull back, leave right.
She works for
So, aware boys,
tickets.
fullbacks are good. You know, pull back, look, when I pull back, I promise you, when I pull back, I
Whatever
sit
the
back
plays are, I
there.
play 110.
And my chin goes down. If you hit me, I'll even flush overhand on my pullback, but my chin and neck are strong. So I'm set. So when I pull back, you can hit me and I'm gonna just roll with it. Look. It's funny, it's hard back in action, but if I go up to here, and you hit me, now my neck is elongated, right? Fancy word. And then now it's got, all the muscles are stretched, they're not and when the muscle's contracted here, it takes the shot. When it's elongated, it's now gonna
No, I was just holding
injuries. That's injuries.
And so the kids
Bucks.
seen the tigers and how they run. And people, the way they were living over there, and get around with the tigers and that. Yeah, Joey,
Yeah.
was it the tigers that the kids saw?
Tigers and the elephant, yeah,
Tigers and the elephant? So the
yeah.
kids said, maybe I could go do that?
Not quite fit. Now look, what do you wanna do with it? Touch it and then slip on some to the side.
Coming all the way over there, and I was in one of their, as you know, they had huge malls.
You're asking the
There
smart.
was 5 floors, I was there almost the whole day. But I
You're
found,
in the center again, right?
believe it or not,
Come on now, don't wait to use it
yeah,
yet.
this third level,
Don't even wait to use it yet. Where you get, come on. Oh, what do you wait for?
Yeah.
Don't wait for him. You take the lead.
I ran down, I had to get my coffee.
They're important in Thailand.
Oh, yeah.
That's important in the Philippines.
Oh, really?
But it's not good.
It's not as good as home, no.
Catch yourself falling into that routine?
You know how Canadians always say,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he was,
she wrote on the cup,
he
have
was,
a good day, and then she put it
Jack
on
in
the
the body. Jack in the body, and I was waiting for the right.
I was waiting for something.
Right, it's out.
Okay.
Because every time this
I
guy,
was a teenager,
Went like
and she
this.
knew what, I told her I was.
Maybe that worked, you guys, that's not a mistake. When I go and I do that,
Look,
you know,
you got
when I go and I do that, I'm not
So
even
when I
overthinking
first
anything.
tried importance here,
I'm also telling you right now, I'm not gonna let them know it's coming, like, 3 of them up pre-hand. It's not one of those ones where you gotta get them thinking it's coming, because ultimately,
Because what's good.
I mean, what do you always hear me say when it's not followed up by a right? What do I say? Right. It's not the most non-effective punch. Didn't stop the guy, at least the jab to the face stops me in my tracks. Jab to my belly, come on, right? But a guy always likes to just be slick and
My
go,
first round. You're in the house.
Yeah, it's safe.
Hello.
It's safe.
Oh,
what I want you to do is, I want you to, oh, just as quickly as you make any, even close to touching me, even if it comes within a radius, I want you to feel the static on my shirt, you've already launched your overhand. Boy, you're in. Nice, Jack. Alex, you're in.
Just like if you start bleeding, do you think you could?
Yeah, let's do a picture.
Sorry, Alex.
That's what I meant.
It wasn't, I don't know this anymore, but we did like.
Oh,
It was
okay.
clean, I was like, oh my, is that
Yes.
right?
Kiki. Hold up.
When am I taking it on?
Imaginary. That's why I call it iPhone.
Can you
Imaginary.
Sometimes don't
Yeah,
make
I'm in
me
here.
smile.
Okay.
Can we get in the back there? Because it'll be a
Another
little-
bunch of damn things.
Just you in the back.
Yeah.
This one's all.
Okay, ready? All right, 1, 2, 3.
I love you guys.
She can count the four.
Make sure
She
it
can
was
count
us,
the four. I don't know when anything does that.
I saw it. It's gotta be mechanics though, so that right hand, and that has to be back there. And from there, right.
I didn't want you to, man. Feeling for
Okay, so I'm gonna do it for you, I want you to put your right hand behind, catch it. So watch this, so what this is,
Nice meeting you.
I want you to pull back, catch it, that will stop. I want you to see how I get the leverage on here, so. He's gonna pull back because I don't have the shot, you understand? It can be done off the head part. No, I'm gonna hit him with the lunge. It can be off of a right to the head or a right to the belly, right? But the one we're fucking tonight is off the belly, right? So I'm here. No, I need you to go back. Right there, that was only mid-range. No punches involved. Just no punches involved. You ever have a boxer who's, Ryan's done it to you guys tonight, he's moving on his knees, he's just backing up. So I'm doing it to him right here, he's just gonna go backing up. Backing up to a point where he thinks I'm not gonna get up. Now from there, what I want you to see is this, from here, I'm gonna keep a long clean, 1 foot further back. From there, so I'm here. Is that pretty self-explanatory?
Yeah, you came from about here and you ended up right here.
Right, with one movement. With one movement. And generally what'll happen is when I bring that type of a lunge, you'll put a nervous state to your opponent. I forewarn them, told them to push me. Right, now see how I'm gonna show you more.
Because I got my shoes on, I put it, suit.
Yeah, you can do it.
Right there.
Listen and watch.
You sell them the light.
Oh.
And then,
I wanted to go to something that never came. With that, that baller, you get instant.
For church.
You understand?
I don't have a great.
And he pulled back.
Because you somewhere.
You understand? You guys shut up and listen to what I'm explaining to you. I do appreciate, but then like, you do message, you're not good, but you do message. The key is this detail is not above you. So if you can't understand this, then why are we talking about it? Don't get Chris in trouble. Alright. Alright. So, facts are facts, just lunge hook. You understand it? Alright. I go forcing it. I'm all off balance, I'm off everything, right? Everything's not gonna work here. But if I keep it in simple, right? From this distance, I'll still throw it. Alright? Right? And that type of move, you know? I'm telling you, it's gonna cycle logically makes you think I'm coming in with this. And what I'm really doing is, what did you guys, let's break it down one step further. What am I doing? What's the first thing I'm doing when I think that right? What am I doing to start doing
You're
now?
trying to force it to our posture defensive, you want to pull back the load?
That's what I want as a result.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Your load, yeah.
I'm actually using it to load. It's my thing is my load. That sounds dirty. Alright, so. Alright? My point is this, okay? What I'm trying to get you to understand is that thing puts me into the point where I can now launch it, because if I just stand here. Ah! That's a one. Alright? I got no load. So what fun? Ah! Anybody?
Yeah, have you loaded? Yeah.
I launch. Yeah, do that over there. Explode.
Yeah.
Right. Watch what comes out.
Will you send me that picture after?
I will, yes.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone. Thanks for coming in. I'll see you soon.
Who's in the next one? You two? Yeah, Bob.
There's Ethan and I'm going now.
Sorry, I don't know where it's from.
First, that's some word good rounds. I don't give a fuck if it was good rounds. Well, that's the exact key moment you're learning.
Always here, but let's plan to go to
That's in your wheelhouse.
We'll have our custom. Yeah. Save the best for last.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah.
What's
It's
up?
like an act. It's like, I don't realize that whoever's the better actor.
It would be the same principle with the light. That's one Savoy was leaving on the spot and told me, why? I told him practicing. That was the one thing, he spent like 2 minutes just coming and
See you
then
Thursday, Joe.
come in.
Right?
Yeah.
Now you're going straight back to 10-10.
Get up and go.
I'm not sure how much of his time takes boxing what he does, but
There's a lot of things he does, Ryan, it's like he's quite open, pretty open with him. There's a lot of readable things he does.
Yeah, but you can see how effective it would be in martial arts. It's hard to apply a boxing guard to that.
you can.
But you can see how it would work if you guys are circling each other.
Yeah.
If you guys are more squared off, right? Like,
Kicks the thumb and high grapple.
well, you're thinking of a lot more stuff.
Yeah.
So when I'm with him, I am watching the tape, and then but he's doing stuff that like you can't like you can't throw a jab and Superman punch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh my God. Last 30 seconds, lads. After that roll, make action. You hear me, Maddie? Create distance, go for it. Not hearing anything, where is it? And that's the second piece. If you miss with that, then finish with the jab, because you're already on the forward. Right. So, look in front of each other again. Getting a little bit of gap. The fact that we just said it in front of each other, I know. But if you hide that, Maddie.
I can get it in the end.
Okay, I'll have to watch that backtracks, I do apologize. You get to that point where you have that ability though to hide it and just make a little grunt and a little sound of aggression, instantly the brain does a natural defensive mechanism. It's gonna put you into a heightened awareness state. So use that. Generally the next piece is open. And then I like when you miss the hook, you follow with that. Yeah, I like that. Alex, you're in. Alright, Ryan, going in for a double. Is that good with you? Didn't rush anything, we didn't get it fast, we stayed focused. See you, Kiki.
See you.
Hey, I know that that wasn't your mother.
No, no.
Please forgive my,
She's alive and now she's not alive.
please forgive my father. Please forgive my father. My dad's no good with ages.
Asian face.
Yeah.
Oh my God, did you just say that? You said it.
What did she tell us the other night? Oh, she's painting the downtown, she's painting the thing. She's like, I'm already yelling on that. She's gonna yell at You didn't say it.
Great work tonight. I know that you took away from that, okay? Beautiful. Tonight, I think the takeaway was getting your hands